Hello, everyone. I'm back. I've made a huge mistake. I must admit straight
What?
away. Because I need a banging shit.
You can go for a shit if you want. I'll hold
Mate,
the
I
fort.
held the shit in right for what 5 days when I was at Red in 2018.
You
I can do
did.
it for an hour and a bit here. Don't worry
I
about
don't
it.
know why you did that. I had a weird enjoyment of using those toilets.
An enjoyment.
Yeah, because you're like over a pit, ain't you? You know what I mean? And you shit, you're like full. Yeah.
Oh, that's it. I couldn't, mate.
You
I couldn't.
just don't look at the walls with all the scat up the
That's it.
walls.
That's the thing that did me in. I walked
Yeah.
in the Portaloos, mate, and then it was bad in the
Nah,
Portaloos.
hey, you want to go up them fucking metal stairs onto the little metal boxes with the holes over the silage pit.
I couldn't do it,
That's
mate.
where it's at,
I
mate.
went. This
I
was
could
like,
swim in that, mate.
what is it? So we go on the Thursday or the Friday? Yeah, Thursday we turn up.
Now,
Or was it
Wednesday, we're not
Wednesday?
fucking peasants.
All right, Wednesday, right?
We're fucking
By,
early birds.
by
We were.
Thursday afternoon, the Portaloos, right? There was shit above the rim of the
Yeah,
fucking
man. That's what it's
Portaloo, mate.
about. That's what
I'm
it's
done.
about.
I ain't fucking having a shit here. I'd
That's what
rather
it was
just
all
shit in
about,
someone
mate.
else's tent. I probably should have done that. That's just the way it
Yeah.
is.
Assert your dominance.
That's it. Your tent is now my tent. Look at
Yeah.
me. I'm the captain now.
Mhm.
Dan's not here, by the way. Just in case you're wondering.
He said
I
he
know-
was going to be, though.
He said he was going to be. So I'm sure he'll turn up at some point. What we're going to do today is just carry on with the you burnt your-
Ours jury laws.
Oh yeah, I was going to get onto this. Look, it was shit because I never actually went. Man, I was going to cause some stuff in the comments, but they said to me, right, you've got to be there by like 9 o'clock on the Monday morning. This was last Monday, right? Not this Monday just gone, the previous Monday.
Yeah.
So I'm all hyped. Well, not hyped, but I'm prepared to go, right? And then
You're
on
ready
the
to die,
Saturday,
mate.
that's it. Saturday evening, I'll get an email saying, I was slightly confused because I was like, look, you're due for jury service, but don't turn up when we've told you to turn up. We'll tell you when to turn up. And I'm like, but you've just told me when to turn up.
Oh, yeah.
You've told me what time to turn up. Now you're telling me not to turn up until you've told me to turn up, but you already have told me to fucking turn up. So what am I going to do? So I tried to call them on the Saturday. Of course, you know, it's civil service. They're closed on weekends. So I'm like just waiting for a phone call on the Monday to say, where are you? You're going to go prison because you ain't come to jury service. That doesn't come. So I try and phone up again. And then they say to me, look, basically what they've done is they have put you in a group of reserves just in case the other people have to go like illness or they have to pull out because they're a criminal themselves. You know what I mean? And I was just like, I felt degraded. I've never.
You're not worthy, mate.
Like, I've not done anything wrong. If you pick me for jury service, put me in that fucking jury service. But by that point, obviously, Dan had made arrangements to do stuff, so Thursday wasn't available.
I was getting an X-ray.
That's it. He was getting an X-ray. So we put up a very good conversation between you and Yvette Fielden, which was cool.
Yeah,
the old fox, the old minx.
Bit of Yvette Fielden, eh?
That's it. She is a legend of the paranormal scene in the UK, especially.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I hope everyone enjoyed that.
It was a cool conversation.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy the jury service, obviously, and then literally, it was this Friday. I got another email saying, "Yeah, you don't bother turning up. You're released from jury service." So that was my, like, you know,
we release you.
Then that's it. That was
you're like Dobby being given a sock.
Well, I would have preferred a sock, to be honest, other than 2 emails. Didn't even get a call to say you're not needed. Just an email.
Mate, they don't respect you. That's wrong.
That is wrong. It wasn't even. It's one of those emails that they don't even put your name in. It's like, dear juror. It's like, oh, fuck off. You're gonna dismiss me. At least use my name. Jesus Christ.
No respect. And they wonder why people commit crimes. This could be your villain origin story.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Like, I'm actually fucking coming for the police right now. I mean, I'm going to attack the police. I'm not. I will at some point in my life, just to get on that stand and be like, and look at the jurors and went, "You're so lucky where you are. Look at the pain that's been caused by this abhorrent treatment."
Imagine, do you have any last words before you're sentenced? And then you address the jury directly, and it turns out the whole thing was about you being jealous of not being selected. That's incredible. I'd say so. That's never been made. That has never been a murderer's motive. You could be the first.
There you go.
And you could your demographic specifically are successful jury members.
There you go.
So you just kill jury members, and then they're like, "Why?" And then you're like, "Because I wanted to be you." And then they'll be
judge,
like, "Right, we get it."
The jury, and the executioner.
Exactly.
That's what I'm calling it. That's gonna be it. It's gonna be lit. It comes to Netflix soon.
Did you get paid for being a reserve?
No.
You don't get paid?
No. You only get paid if you turn up, and obviously you lose weight.
So you weren't obviously paid at work because you weren't at work.
No, I had to go to work in the meantime.
Oh, fuck.
That's it. That's it. That's what I mean. I'm sat there at work going, at any moment they could call me and just say, "Look, off you fuck." And I could be in the office by myself.
What court would it be? Or
the
do you
Norwich
Norwich Crown.
That's it. You know what I mean? Get the crown on there.
I've been to the Norwich Crown Court.
Oh, you've been in the fucking dock.
No, I ain't, because I pled guilty by letter. But then I had to go and fucking take my driver's license there anyway. Basically, guys, I was naughty. I got done speeding. I was doing 77 and a 50. Wait!
With an Uzi.
It was on a dual carriageway, and there was roadworks that weren't even active, and they had temporary 50 signs. So I wasn't doing like 77 through a fucking residential area. This was on the A47, but I was still going 7 or 8 miles an hour over the 70 anyway. But yeah, it was 50 at the time apparently. But
nice.
Yeah, I got caught, and they were like, no, I was going 78, and I'll tell you why I know that. So basically, I got a letter. Shit you not. They were like, had you been going up to 77 miles an hour, you would have had the what's it called?
The driving awareness
course. However, you were going 78, so you will be summoned to court. And I was like, oh fucking hell. So I got because I pled guilty by mail or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I got 4 points, which is weird.
Jeez.
And a £200 fine.
Fuck.
And yeah, that was it. Yeah. And then, but they had to take my driver's license for like 30 days, just to like register it or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
But those points have since gone. I think it was 2015, something like that. Yeah, it's only like 4 years. I think 3 years points last. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. I've only ever been caught speeding once, and funny enough, you were with me there. So
yeah, it was on my birthday. This is tragic, right? We were coming back from the podcast on my birthday, and Lozzie, bless his heart, I would have stood on the dock for you, mate. He was driving home a little bit quicker than he should have because he wanted to get me home for my birthday. Because obviously I hadn't seen any family members or anything, because I was at the podcast all day, and this was like 6, 7 o'clock at night. And the police were just sort of like, ooh. But we were slightly worried, weren't we? Because I don't want to. Well, no, it's for work, so we were fine. But that was.
Oh yeah.
When it's like, oh, you're not allowed to share a car together.
Yeah.
Like, well, we're not going to drive 200 miles to the same location in different cars. But we were fine. We wore masks and shit. The police didn't even give a fuck. They were just like, you were going 4 miles over the speed limit, you psychopath, sick fuck. So what about the COVID thing? It doesn't exist. Shut up. We're on about the speeding.
That's it.
Oh, fuck.
And then 90 quid later, and a driver awareness course.
With who, Lozzie? Who was on your driver awareness course?
Right. Well, if anyone's aware of the football club Norwich City, there's a player
Shit club. Shit club.
I must say the local club to where Jordan is Norwich City.
Yeah.
So he's in the deep behind enemy lines there. But
yeah, I'm literally about 7 minutes down the road by car.
It was a Norwich defender. And I can't remember his name though. And I can't remember his.
Is it? He's the captain, I think. Hang on, let's have.
I want to say Healy. I might be wrong.
Nah, I want to say Hanley. Hang on,
Hanley.
Is it Hanley? Yeah.
Yes.
Let me see their fucking team sheet. See if he's still playing. A little pussy. Where we got? That's Huddersfield team. McLean. Hanley. Yeah. Oh, he scored an own goal at the weekend. What a knob! Grant Hanley. Grant Hanley.
That's it, Grant. Yeah. Oh dear. I don't know if anyone else noticed, because there was such a mix of people in there. There was like an 80-year-old bloke who, to be honest, I don't even know if he was aware he was on Zoom, but he was in there. Yeah. There was a few Karens and that, but yeah, it was a bit like I did a double take because he didn't have his full name up there. I don't think it just said something Hanley, Mr. Hanley or something like that. But I was like, I know you, right? Good luck on your relegation scrap. Yeah. So, and obviously he did succumb to that relegation scrap. So, RIP for the. I'm
pretty sure they're quite adrift of the fuck. I don't think they're getting playoffs this season.
That's it. I mean, I have no idea if I was meant to disclose that. But maybe that is the way I eventually end up in prison or on the dock.
Yeah. They're seventh. They are seventh. They're 4 points off the playoffs. Shithouses. But yeah. That's our fucking run-in with the old fuzz.
Yeah. What was even better about that is I got done by the old manual fucking laser gun. And then once they caught me, the woman who caught me obviously told me to pull in, and then she took my details and that. No, it just that once they'd done that, that was it for like half an hour. They were just like, well, we don't need to try anymore because we've got our quota for the next hour or so.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's all about quotas, isn't it? It's fucking disgusting. It is fucking disgusting.
Well, anyway, let's move on to a bit of a, I don't know, what we should call this story. I've got a couple of stories to tell, but one of them's is truly tragic. It's a game of Monopoly gone wrong.
Oh, God. Before we begin that, can we just say good morning to everyone? Pablo Escobar's in the chat. Good morning, Pablo. Just finished Narcos Mexico. Fucking sublime. All 3 seasons, incredible. Zoe H says, my first time watching a live stream. I'm usually working when you do them. Welcome, Zoe.
Well, welcome.
Liam said, Grant Hanley scored an own goal against Liverpool a few years back. Lodge, you should have thanked him.
I'll never thank him. He plays for Norwich, Pablo, I do like he's got an absolute. I do appreciate and think that your optimism is amazing for saying this. As a fellow Liverpool fan, I hope we get top 4. What you reckon, Loz? I don't think if we keep on playing like we are, I don't think we're getting fucking conference, mate.
If Leeds do the double, mate, fucking hell. We've already ruined Van Dijk's career.
But we did the double on Newcastle, so you know what I mean? That's what I'm taking. We've done the 7-0 on Man United and then got the double on Newcastle. That is the best our season can get now. Yeah,
there you
go. Dear. But anyway, enough with that because I will have to jump out that window next to me.
He is 3 floors up. That would be deadly.
3 floors would do the job. I am sufficiently told.
That's it.
The doctor assured it. Doctor, if I jump like I don't know, 20 feet, probably a bit more, from a 3rd story in my house, theoretically, would I have to go head first, or does it really matter? He did advise going head first.
Yeah, I reckon it would be head first job.
It's gonna be a little swan dive out. You're waiting.
Pencil dive it.
Pencil, yeah.
Penguin.
Brickfall's a good option.
Yeah.
It would be like bricks falling on the floor. Make a mess. Make an absolute, complete catastrophe of the situation.
That's it.
Anyway, let's get to the story about a monopoly going wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely brilliant, this. So, a samurai sword fight broke out in Brussels when a game of Monopoly went wrong, according to reports. I don't know how inconsistent a report has to be for that to be mixed up. Like, how does that... You have to add that on the end, obviously, for legal reasons, according to reports. But it's like, no, there was definitely a bloke with a sword, and it looked like a samurai.
Yeah, but someone's pinged me an email, and they've told me this story. Sky News.
The trouble reportedly started in the forest area of the Belgian capital about 5 a.m. on Sunday, when residents became annoyed by 4 people playing the board game on the pavement outside their home. Strange behaviour. Right. A man came out of his house, apparently brandishing a stick, and got into an argument with one of the Monopoly players. Reports say the resident's son then came out armed with a Japanese samurai sword in its holster. He escalated it. During the scuffles that followed, the katana sword became exposed after the sheath was allegedly, possibly, maybe, removed by one of the Monopoly players, reported by La Libre.
Nice.
That's it. The player tried to grab the katana and removed the holster. The son tried to get it back, the police said. It's thought the son and one of the Monopoly players were injured by the blade. The Brussels Midi police confirmed 2 men were taken to hospital. The Monopoly player was later discharged, local media reported, but the resident's son was said to be in a life-threatening condition. Both men were also arrested. Imagine being on your fucking almost deathbed and the police just putting cuffs on you.
Yeah.
The area along the street where the game had been played by the group, which consisted of 3 men and a woman, was left stained with large patches of blood and scattered with Monopoly cards after the confrontation. Oof. What a scene.
That is incredible. I mean, so Brussels is... my geography is terrible. I always get Brussels mixed up with Germany and Belgium. Brussels is in...
Belgium.
I was going to say Germany. Okay.
Oh,
what's the one in Germany then?
Berlin.
Anyway, so we've got La Libre, which sounds like a Spanish establishment.
Yeah.
Commenting on a Japanese incident, or at least a sword.
Yeah.
In Belgium.
That's it. It is a multicultural situation.
Yeah.
That's it.
Wow.
And there's Japanese blade makers just like sat there going, this makes me so proud that my work is being used in an argument over
Monopoly. I mean, I don't know. I'm not condoning attacking people, but what the fuck were these people doing playing a game of Monopoly right outside this man's house? Like, if someone was playing Monopoly in my drive, I'd be like, what the fuck are you... Will you go away? Like, what? You're on my property. Can you not?
Yeah.
Why are you here?
That's like, you just get a bit territorial, I mean, Monopoly's kind of innocent enough, but someone dropped off one of those, they're called ginger scooters around here. I don't know what brand they are, where everyone else lives, but they're like electric scooters that people just pay. Like,
yeah, never been on one. I've never been on one.
Yeah, me neither. But they're just left outside our front door. It's like, well, I'd rather it not be outside the front door. You know what I mean? I can't touch it because when you go to move it, it's like it has an alarm on it that sounds very loudly. It's like, scooter being stolen. Fuck off. It's like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Are they alarmed, are they?
Yeah, they're all alarmed. Ugh. If you try and move it without paying for it, it's like locked in position.
Yeah.
And it just sends an alarm off. It's truly not a great situation because it looks like you're trying to steal it.
When did that even become a thing? They just like suddenly appeared. They were just suddenly there.
Absolute menace.
Yeah. They do look terrible. Like, especially like when they're just pushed over.
Yeah.
Which a lot of them are. They're just like on the floor.
Yeah. A lot of time people just literally use them to just flee about on. They're not even trying to go anywhere. They're just using it to just fuck about.
How much are they?
I have no idea.
They've got to be reasonable because you see everyone on them, man. Like, if they were quite pricey, I think the majority of people wouldn't use them, but it looks just like every fucker's on them.
Yeah. It's a scourge, And as someone in the mobility scooter profession,
What would it be like 10p a mile or something?
It really is a scourge on us.
How much
Yeah.
are ginger scooters? How do ginger scooters there we go. Right, let's have a look. Ginger scooters. www.ginger.town. I think these are specifically Great Yarmouth.
Yeah, I don't think they work.
I think the ginger ones are just Great Yarmouth because oh no, here we go. Middlesbrough, Milton Keynes, Hartlepool, Trafford, Copeland, Chester, Scunthorpe, and Great Yarmouth. So free to unlock. Right, okay. So you can right, and then £2.20 per 20 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, how far can you get in 20 minutes, you know? How fast do they go?
I don't even know how fast they go. Yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing like 10, 15 miles an hour. Probably more than that, actually.
I don't even know. So they're any point to any point travel, small footprint vehicles, clean, sustainably powered and efficient, limited speed, fun travel. Everyone knows bikes, but try an e-scooter. Active travel, maximizing the opportunity of bikes for all. Hang on, you just said there were scooters, you cunts. Safe travel for everyone, users and pedestrians. Don't think so. The right vehicle type for the right time at far lower cost. They've just like put a bullet points together of nothing.
The same point, just regurgitated.
Yeah. But download the app, click Start Ride, and scan the scooter's QR code to unlock. Push off, then gently use the accelerator to keep going. Use the brakes to stop or slow down. Ride safely with both feet firmly on the scooter and wear a helmet. Remember, be courteous and follow the road. Be courteous in Yarmouth and follow the rules of the road. When you want to click End Ride, make sure you're in a spot marked P. I thought it was anywhere to anywhere. Why you got to find a P? Huh?
That's it.
Fucking pussies. But yeah, okay. Anyway, that's the scooters. Never ridden them.
Nah, they're not really. Well, as someone who's got a car, you know, or use of a car, I just don't think they're going to be ever used by me. But if you only use a bike or you haven't got a license or you don't have a car or something, I guess you would probably try and use one every now and again or just every day.
I mean, if your journey is within 20 minutes, I'd probably, you know, if I had to take a bus on a sunny day or do that, I'd probably do that.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Like the bus.
Yeah, I can't deal with buses anymore.
That is truly one of the most harrowing modes of transport is a public bus.
Yeah, like do what you got to do, but you won't find me on a bus anymore. I'm sorry. Just can't do it. It's like I don't mind being sat on them. They're fine. Like, you know, I don't give a fuck. They're just so inefficient. They're so fucking inefficient. Like to go from Galston, when I used to go to college in Norwich, but I lived in Bradwell, I'd have to walk to a bus stop in Galston. So that's like a 15-minute walk, right?
Yeah.
To get a bus that will, like, Galston to Norwich in a good run is what, 35 minutes? It's an hour 40 on a bus. Like, they're just so fucking inefficient because all the bus stops they got to do in that.
Yeah.
You know, you're at, say you go up the city for a day out. You've got to plan your return around when a bus is at a bus stop. I get it. Some people don't learn to drive. Some people can't afford to drive. I totally get it. But to me, they're just so fucking inefficient. I just drive my car any day of the week.
Well, yeah, for me, if I was to get the bus, I'd literally be walking probably down the high street in Galston. Yeah. I'd get the bus and I'd immediately go the opposite direction to where I want to go.
Yeah.
And I'll get that. The bus goes to Yarmouth to then go to Norwich. I'm like, why would I fucking do that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, like if you get, I think there's a certain bus route that goes to Norwich where it stops at every single fucking clapped town before Norwich. It's like Acle, it goes for Brundle. It's like, oh fuck, just take me to Norwich.
There's a Lowestoft to Peterborough bus, right? I do not know how fucking long that journey takes. That's like 2.5 hours, maybe 3. In a fucking maybe 2.5, maybe 2 in a car. So
Yeah.
fuck knows how long that takes in a bus, man. Jesus Christ.
I made the mistake when I went to Rome in 2017. I made the mistake of getting a coach transfer from Yarmouth to Stansted, and then obviously on the
Oh,
way
wow.
back too. We stopped at places I've never fucking heard of before.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Everyone is getting off at Stansted. There's no one, absolutely no one in, like, I don't know, fucking, where's the there's that place in, I think it's either Suffolk, might be actually Essex, to be honest, where there's, like, they do a lot of horse racing. I can't.
Newmarket.
Newmarket, yeah.
Yeah.
Stopped at Newmarket, right?
Yeah.
No one got on. We had to wait there for 20 minutes in case
Yeah.
anyone turned up to get on. No one came on. Like, what a waste of time. But then the other alternative, I guess, was either getting a taxi or driving myself to the airport and then paying like $1,000 to park the car there, which just, false economy. It's a terrible
I think it's
situation.
about £100 a week to park your car.
Jesus Christ. And then they just take the car and, do some crimes with it and that job.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not blanketing everyone who's got a car park business around Stansted or other airports like that, but do you know what I mean? That does happen. But yeah, let's just put it out there. Anyway, public transport, pretty shit.
Yeah.
Trains aren't too far behind. Fucking hate them as well.
Have any of you lads ever been to Belfast? Says Pablo Escobar. No, I don't think I have.
I'd like to go.
Yeah.
Belfast.
Yeah.
So what I think we'll do now, because we're already half an hour in, and I have not heard anything from Dan.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened to Dan.
I think what we'll do, we'll go straight towards the tier list of the horror films.
The tier list we were saving for him to come back.
But he's kind of he's not here, so we just got to do what we got to do.
Sorry, Dan, we tried our best.
That's it. We really did try. We really did. And by that I meant we waited half an hour, so that's it. There's a lot of films on here that we haven't, even talked about.
Do you know what I watched last night?
What's that?
Fucking quality film. Starship Troopers, mate.
Starship Troopers.
Yeah.
I've never seen
that. Oh, mate, it's a film that was like, it's a bit of a cult film because it was pretty panned in 1997, I think, when it came out. It's like, I think the director, I might be completely wrong here. I think the director, I don't know. I think he made it as like a sarcastic satire to the war effort. But it's literally like there's this planet called Clandathu or something, and there's all like bug aliens on it, and they're at war with the humans, and it's just like the most in your face fucking like war effort propaganda, but it's like on the nose sort of thing.
Yeah.
But it's fucking brutal as well. But yeah, it's just like space marines just fucking shooting a load of bugs. It's fucking quality. It's a shit fit. It's like one of them that's like shit.
It's really bad.
Awesomely shit,
you
know. Yeah. So yeah, but no, I thoroughly enjoy it.
I'll have to give it a watch.
Mate, it's on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
I was just scrolling through Disney Plus. I have to say, do you know what? Talking about movies, Disney Plus has a very impressive catalog now. It really does. Like, away from all of the Disney shite, right? You go for like just the other films that they've got on there. Like they've got all the Alien movies, all the Predator movies, like horror films is fucking brilliant, But yeah,
I didn't really take notice of Disney for anything other than like Star Wars, Marvel films or shit. And I saw Barbarian on there. I was like, okay, I'll give that a watch. And I was like, fuck, they got different films on here other than just the general Disney shite.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's go.
Yeah.
Pablo Escobar, thanks for the $1.99.
Oh, nice.
Nice. I do hope that is
some of that drug money.
So that cocaina. Do you know what I mean?
Narcos and Narcos Mexico, mate. They're fucking brilliant.
I need to get back into Narcos Mexico.
Mate.
But then just stopped.
How far did you get?
I think I got into the second season.
Oh, mate. There's a speech at the end of season 2, and I was just like, man. Because obviously, knowing actual history, that obviously all of the cartels in Mexico ended up going to war with each other. But at the end of season 2, mate, there's just this speech that Felix does, and it's just like, oh my god, knowing like what happens in real life is just like holy shit. But yeah, it's fucking brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant.
It's a cool series. I mean, both
really
of them.
is. Really is.
Right, so let's have a look at this fucking tier list. I can't really remember what we had in it, to be honest. So we've got all the ones obviously at the bottom we hadn't watched, but so far we've got 28 Days Later, American Psycho, and The Interview with a Vampire as like the masterpieces. Then we've got Cloverfield, I'm Legend, Let Me In, and Pet Sematary in great and good. We've got 30 Days of Night, Arachnophobia, Candyman, The Crow, Escape Room, and Mama in good. 10 Cloverfield Lane, Children of the Corn, Jennifer's Body, and Psycho in okay. I must admit, there was someone in the podcast that we did about this the first time round who was absolutely raging that we put Psycho in okay.
I must admit, I think Psycho is seen as a masterpiece.
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's like you get the people who like Hitchcock's one of the guy. It's like hell, here we go. Anyway, Sweetie Todd in bad, Happy Death Day belongs in bad, truly. Resident Evil again, just because every single film it seems like is absolute shite. But it's not as bad as House of Wax, which is truly bottom of the barrel.
House of Wax, the movie where you see Paris Hilton give someone head and get her head caved in with a pole. So
maybe it should be in a little bit higher. But yeah. So we'll continue on. Scream 2, I ain't seen.
I haven't seen it either. I've not seen Scream 2.
I've seen a Scream film, but I definitely don't think it was 2. Silent Hill, I haven't seen this film, but I have seen the god-awful one with Kit Harington in. I can't even remember what it was called.
Yeah, I think...
It's Revelations or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I think Silent Hill, I think that's Sean Bean.
Yeah, he's in that one and the...
I'm pretty sure they're all pretty fucking awful. I can't really remember it. I'm going to say it's bad because if it was even... I have seen it. And the fact that all I remember is it's probably shit. It's got to be bad, isn't it?
It's probably a good indicator. There's going to be someone in the comments going, it's the fucking unsung hero of the fucking horror film genre!
Yeah. We're sorry.
That's it.
We're fucking sorry.
What's the next one? Happy, is that Hollow? I think
Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow, sorry.
I've not seen that. It's great.
Not seen that.
Sleepy Hollow's great. Headless Horseman film.
Nice. That makes it good enough for me to watch.
I'll put it in good, though. I'm going to be savage.
That's what you will be. Smiley.
Bottom of the barrel.
I've not seen
it. Shane Dawson in it, mate.
Has it?
I'm pretty sure. Is that the one I'm thinking of? I'm sure it is.
Smiley.
I'm sure Smiley has Shane Dawson in it, and it's the twist at the end is fucking shit. It's one of them where they probably thought they were being like all like, oh my god, look at us, we're so good, and it was just fucking terrible. Yeah, that is bottom of the barrel.
Okay,
dog shit.
I mean, I probably would agree with you if it's got Shane Dawson in it, but I ain't seen it. Suspiria.
No,
I ain't seen that either. I'm assuming Suspiria next to it is like the follow-up or another film in the same franchise. So I'm going to put them both in. Haven't seen because I haven't seen them.
There you go.
The Wolf Man. Never heard of it.
Again, I've heard of The Wolf Man. I haven't seen it though.
Again, there's going to be people in the comments very upset with that. The Boy.
The Boy's all right. I'd say The Boy's good.
Is that the one with the doll?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
not right. I'm going to spoil The Boy too because it's been out for ages. No, because they did something really weird, right? So in The Boy, she looks after this. She goes to this mansion place where these rich people, they're going away or some shit, I can't remember, and they want her to look after their son. Turns out it's a doll. And then weird shit starts happening. You're like, oh my God, it's paranormal. Then it turns out the son is actually in the walls. And he's like a fucking like mutant dude. Anyway, so basically the boy, the doll, all of the weird shit that was moving and stuff wasn't paranormal because it was actually the dude in the fucking walls, right? The The Boy 2 just threw all of that out of the window, and they're like, no, the doll is possessed. It's like, but you literally, your twist at the end of The Boy 1 was that it wasn't, and that it was an actual person. Like, nah. That doll, that's fucking haunted. That is. So yeah. Anyway, the Boy is good, and the twist was quite cool, and The Boy 2 is just fucking bizarre. Yeah. Oh, Ashton.
He's straight in.
It was absolutely terrible.
He's double-footed leg.
Sorry, mate. All right, we'll put it. Well, we're only putting it in good. We're not fucking crazy.
I know we're not like that.
We're putting it in. I don't think it's a bad. I'd happily watch it again.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Which one is it? Is there any point in either The Boy or The Boy 2 where the doll gets buried? That's all I remember.
I think at the end.
Right.
Or not the end, but I think like before. Yeah, I think before like the guy comes out of the walls or some shit. Because in The Boy 2, gets dug up.
Yes, maybe I've seen both of them then, because I remember it being put in the ground, then dug back up. I don't know. All I remember, the main reason I watched it, because at the time I liked the girl out of The Walking Dead.
Yes, not Michelle. Begins with an M, doesn't it? I think.
Yeah. I was like, I'll watch it because
what's her name? Maggie, and yeah.
I don't think, from what I remember of it, I don't think it was bad.
I think it's a good film.
Oh, we'll put it.
I'd watch it again.
Put it in good. I mean, everyone in the comments is going mental. You guys are shit. The Craft.
No idea.
No idea. It looks like the worst, like Charlie's Angels spin-off. I don't even know.
I'd imagine they're witches. So the witchcraft. I don't know. The Mist, mate. The ending of The Mist is horrific.
I've not seen it.
Mate, right. Spoilers for The Mist, because this is the most fucking horrific. Like, when I say horrific, I mean like heartbreaking end, right? So, like, The Mist is a Stephen King film. Basically, they go into like a shop or some shit, and then this mist rolls in, and there's all like, I think they're from like another dimension. It's all like monsters and shit in the mist, and they go to escape in a car, right? This father and his two kids, and they're driving through the mist, and I think they run out of fuel or some shit, right? And he has like fucking a few bullets left in his handgun, and he's run out of fucking he's run out of fuel. They're fucked, right? And I think he hears something coming towards them, so he shoots his two kids to put so that nothing happens to him, right? And then he's about to shoot himself.
He's run out of ammo.
The noise that he heard was the army rolling in. They were about to be saved.
Shit!
And he just killed his two fucking kids.
Fuck.
And it's just the most fucked ending ever.
Oh, that's horrible.
Great film.
I mean, good, but horrible.
Great film. That's fucked, mate. It's just
I've never even seen it. I don't even know much about it.
It's just absolutely. There's also a series on Netflix, I think. But it's just absolutely.
Oh, is that linked to the same thing then? Is it the series? Because I've heard of the series.
The series is like a series remake of the.
GG.
Okay. I used to have a very warped understanding of what series were.
Right.
This is so fucking weird. I've just remembered because I remember Bates Motel, yeah. And I remember for some fucking reason thinking like Bates Motel is a prequel to Psycho. So therefore, they're never going to do like where he becomes his mum or like where fucking they do the stab in the shower scene. And then they did, and my mind was blown. It's like, how the fuck did I not just think it's just a retelling? Like for some reason, I just thought like they wouldn't be allowed to do that. I don't know. I had this really weird thing about series back then, like just a complete lack of understanding. But the crazy thing was I must have been like fucking 16, 17. Like how the fuck was I that thick? Like I don't know, fucking mental. Anyway, just random thought.
Good series, though. I did like Bates Motel.
Bates Motel was really cool, yeah.
The Purge. Now, gotta be honest with you, I fucking hate The Purge.
You hate it?
I don't like it at all. I think it's just the most fucking. Maybe it's just because that film should have just been its own film,
Yeah,
and that's it.
stopped. Yeah.
But now it's like what 4 films later.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck me. How many more films can you do on the same premise? There'll be other films like this in this list, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I just never really connected with The Purge. I didn't really think it was great. What did you think?
I thought it was great.
Oh,
I like the premise. Like, I think it's brilliant.
Cool. The premise is cool. Like, but
Was it 12
the
hours?
actual
You do what
film-
you want.
Maybe it's because you secretly want that to happen. You know?
Oh, I'd love it.
There you go. See,
I'd
you know what I mean?
fucking love it, mate.
That's it.
I'd be out there,
Got shit
chainsaw.
next to the door. Let's kill some
Definitely.
motherfuckers. Right, well, we're going to compromise on this. What we're going to put it in?
Right. So I think it's what do you think it is?
I think I'd put it in. I'd personally put it in okay, but if you
Okay,
want to
then
great,
Then
we'll
I
put it
think
in
we're
good.
putting good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Oh dear. Signs.
Brilliant.
Absolute.
Joaquin Phoenix.
It's a staple.
It's a Shyamalan that worked.
Yeah.
I think the Signs. I mean, it's got one of the best jump scares I've ever seen in a film before. When they're watching the news broadcast, and that fucking alien just runs across in broad daylight. They did a jump scare in broad daylight that just like, I think it is actually voted one of the best jump scares ever made.
Yeah.
So I'd say that's great, isn't it?
It's at least great.
Do you think it's a masterpiece?
I don't know. It's just because masterpiece, and this is another problem with the tier. It goes from great to masterpiece. So, is that a massive jump? I don't know. Is it good enough to go to masterpiece up against American Psycho, Interview with a Vampire, 28 Days Later? What we say?
I like it because It's very interesting, isn't it? Because it's aliens, but then you've also got a priest that's lost his way because obviously his wife dies. So he's like, well, God can't fucking exist because why the fuck would you do this to me?
Yeah.
But then the weakness of the aliens, which is hilarious considering the Earth is like 82% water, is water.
Yeah.
And the daughter had been leaving glasses of water everywhere around the house, which looks like divine intervention. So it's kind of like there's aliens, but there is also a God.
Yeah.
This is really cool. And you got Joaquin Phoenix with a fucking baseball bat.
That's it. Well, let's put it in great because I don't think it quite makes the masterpiece.
Yeah. I think, to be fair, if you're going to put any Shyamalan in masterpiece, it has to be The Sixth Sense.
Yeah, yeah. The Sixth Sense, every day of the fire.
The Witch is great.
I've never seen it.
Really good. Really good. It's got Taylor Joy, whatever her name is.
Oh, what from?
It's like Old English. And they're like just basically they seem to be cursed, and there's like witches and shit and the devil. And it's really cool. It's a really cool film.
What do you think then? We'll have to go with your judgment on this.
I would say The Witch is it's a strange one. Like it's not like action packed or anything. It's like a proper, like, I'd say it's a proper movie person's movie, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like symbolism and shit like that. I'd say it's a great movie. I would say it's a great movie.
I'll go with your judgment. 13 Ghosts. I ain't seen it.
Some of the ghost designs are quite cool. It's got Shaggy from Scooby Doo in it. I think it's a lot of people say like 13 Ghosts is like a misunderstood masterpiece. I think it's a bit goofy, personally.
Right.
I can see Bobby saying it's a brilliant film.
Yeah.
I'd have to put it in. Oh man, I'd have to put it in okay.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry. I actually feel bad.
So I don't know the
I
extent
actually
of
feel bad.
its judgment.
Tremors. I haven't seen Tremors. I know it's like a
Nor
cult
have I.
classic. It's got fucking what's his name in it? Kevin Bacon.
That's it.
Um,
Van Helsing. I saw it ages ago.
I
don't
saw
remember it.
this at the cinema with my dad, and then I got it on pirate copy. Do you remember pirate copy?
Nice.
I got it on pirate copy DVD. I fucking loved this film. I absolutely, as a kid, this was probably one of my favorite films.
Yeah.
It had Van Helsing, it had vampires, it had Frankenstein, it had fucking, it had werewolves, yeah. It had fucking everything. It had Jekyll and Hyde. It actually had loads of shit, didn't it? Yeah, for me personally, because I loved the film as a kid, I haven't seen it in ages. I saw a YouTube video the other day where like this channel go back and they review old films, and they said that this was like one of the worst films ever made, which just fucking blew my mind that anyone would even consider that. But I saw it when this came out in 2004, and I saw it when I was 10, and I loved it. So it might be different now. But I'm gonna go with great.
Jesus.
What would you go with?
I would personally go with good. I remember very little from this film. The only thing I can really remember is when they are trying to shoot down the fucking. To be fair, that might have been a different Van Helsing film. Has there been more than one? I don't know.
Just the one.
Right. So it definitely was that. Where they're like around like a well or something. They're shooting like these the vampires with the crossbow. That's really all I remember. I thought that scene was cool. I liked it, and I'd put it in good. What probably didn't make the experience that brilliant is that I did go to the cinema to watch it, and then halfway through the film, the screen just went black, and
no,
it was the sound. So that's it. We had
forever tarnished.
That's it. But I'd put it in good personally.
Okay, we'll put it in. I feel like we should, if it's like, obviously if it's good or bad, then we put it in okay. But if it's one or the other, like, you know, great or good, or okay or bad, we should put it in the lesser of the two. I met Big P. I met David Wenham from Lord of the Rings at the shopping centre here in Australia 3 years ago. He also acts in Van Helsing. That's so cool. He's also in 300. Fucking love that film.
Yeah, 300 is a great film.
The Wicker Man. The bees. Why not the bees? Nicholas Cage, you absolute.
I've not seen the film. I only know it from that scene.
I've not seen it. The bees.
Right, well, I'll go for it and haven't seen, but Nicholas Cage, that's top tier.
Yeah, World War Z. I like it. I like it. They're fucking horrible zombies. If it's going to be a zombie apocalypse, you don't want these ones. Jesus Christ.
I mean, what I will say is, I think they made the zombies in this along with things like 28 Days Later. They actually made the zombies something you're like, I am fearful of, because in The Walking Dead, other things, you're like one tap, fucking done. Do you know what I mean?
I'm telling you this now, yeah? Zombie apocalypse. If they walk, I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to survive. I'm going to make the most of it. If they sprint and do shit like that, I'm putting a bullet in my head and I'm calling it a day. I'm not even going to try.
Fair enough.
I think that's the difference. Like, fuck that. Fuck that reality. Not a chance.
Just unplug it and then put yourself in another one. You know what I mean? It's all a Matrix anyway.
There we go.
But yeah, World War Z, I thought was it treaded the line between okay and good for me. I don't know. The only thing that really kept me going was probably the zombies and how it looked really fucking cool. They'd climb up each other and like basically scale buildings.
Yeah. Although that I must admit, thinking about it, is it? I don't know if it's Jerusalem. When they're in that city that's all walled off.
Yeah.
And they're like, we're absolutely fine because we're walled off. And then they're like fucking playing music and banging bells and shit. And then all the zombies just obviously fucking yeet over the wall and it all goes to shit. But also when they go on that mission in like the pissing rain, and the
Yeah.
scientist is with him, just slips over and shoots himself in the head with the gun, so it goes off. I was just like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Okay. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'd put that. If you want to put it in great, I'll put it in good.
I think it'd be good. I
Right.
think it's good.
I'll
It's
put
not
it-
bad. It's not an okay movie, is it? It's good. It's got Brad Pitt. You know, it's fine.
Good.
Zombieland 1 is as close to a zombie masterpiece. Have we got any zombie movies in masterpiece?
Yeah, 28 Days Later.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's just so cool. I just love the way it's edited. I
Yeah.
love the rules. I love like the Woody Harrelson's character, like his whole driving mechanism is he just wants a Twinkie. Like
Yeah.
you got Bill Murray's cameo. He gets shot because he's pretending to be. It's just, I just think it's a brilliant film.
Yeah, it is good. I'd go. It's more.
I
than
think
good.
it's a great or a masterpiece, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards masterpiece because I think it is like one of those films that really pushed the zombie kind of genre a little bit, like set it in a direction that is now like better than just creating a zombie film.
And it had that really cool zombie clown at the end.
Yes, yeah.
Whereas I fucking hate clowns, and it's just Now I would put Zombieland.
I watched the second one because I just
don't. It's a massive. Maybe it's because the first one's so good.
Yeah,
but for me, it was a massive letdown.
The cast for that film is quality as well.
Yeah.
Lost Boys. I think
I've seen it.
This.
I know a lot of people adore this film.
I do like the film. I think it's a good film. I can't remember what.
Oh, you've seen it, have you?
Yeah, I have watched it. It is a good film. It's like anyone who likes the sort of 80s coming of age films, you're gonna like this film. It's just with vampires in it. And I thought it was a good film. I think it's a solid, good film. I don't know if it might teeter great, but I wouldn't put it anywhere near masterpiece. Sorry.
It's up to you, mate. I haven't seen it. Ashton, Lost Boys is a masterpiece in my opinion.
It's just because the stuff at the top. I'll put it in great. I think it does just about make great, personally, but I don't think it's a masterpiece. It's just, I'm sorry. The soundtrack is absolutely banging in.
Is it?
Yeah. Coraline.
I haven't seen it.
I've seen it, but I just don't know. There's a lot of people who love that film.
I know loads of people get fucking tattoos of it. It's a similar. I feel like it's in the similar bracket, and this could be blasphemy for all I know. To Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes, yeah. I've definitely watched it. I don't remember a lot about it. My partner absolutely loves Coraline. She's got like a doll of Coraline, I think she's wearing like a yellow raincoat or some shit. But yeah, I'd put it in at best probably good.
Okay, it's up to you. I haven't seen it.
You know what I mean? I wouldn't really call it a horror either. There's other films on here that obviously aren't horrors, but it's, you know what I mean? I'll put it in good, just so I don't get, hated on. Alien.
Masterpiece.
This is one of the easiest.
It's not even a fucking question.
It's going to masterpiece, and there's no one who's telling me
that film was made in 1979. That's fucking insane.
It's actually offensive how good that film is for its age.
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's an absolute masterpiece.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. If you haven't watched Alien, oh my days, just go and watch it because it is amazing. People like Aliens as well. I liked Aliens, but it's nowhere near Alien for me. And then obviously after Aliens, it just went to absolute shit. So don't even bother.
Yeah.
Unless you're that invested in the storyline, which again goes to shit anyway. If you're that invested, watch them, but it's really not worth your time after Aliens. Maybe watch Covenant. Covenant's okay.
I don't mind the messaging behind Prometheus either.
Yeah,
that's quite cool.
Yeah, Prometheus was good as like a kind of separate-ish thing to the Aliens franchise, but
Yeah. What's this next one? Something egg.
Angel's Egg.
No idea. Is that like an anime?
I don't know. Fuck knows. Or is it Angel's Egg or is it Dead Silence? Oh no, the Dead Silence is one below. Right. I've never seen it, so I've got to put it in notes.
No idea. No idea.
The Quiet Place is.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Go on.
Mr. Joe Boy said, "Did you ever play Alien on PlayStation?" Give me a second.
Here we go. He's bringing his phone.
If this is wrong, I'm going to look at the knob. I'm pretty sure in my PlayStation right here. Please be Alien, otherwise I'm going to look like a right twat. Oh, it's empty. I've got Alien Trilogy somewhere.
Oh no!
Where's that gone?
That's it. It's lost.
It's been robbed.
Lost to the ether. It's been robbed.
I swear that was in there.
Never has an injustice hurt this bad.
Oh, sorry. Fucking hell. Shit, I have to find that.
Yeah.
Where are we at?
Also, I will just mention, if you want to get into an Alien game, similar-ish to the film Alien, like that's the feel of it. Play Alien Isolation. It really is.
Oh yeah.
It's up there, man. It's so good.
Yeah.
I mean, it wobbles towards the end. It does.
I haven't completed it.
But it's good. Like for the 75% of the game, you're like, fuck, this is the film Alien.
Oh
played.
Yeah. What's this?
Next one. Quiet Place.
Oh yeah, brilliant. Yeah, brilliant. It is brilliant.
Yeah.
The only thing that I think it suffers from, spoilers obviously, it's right at the start of the film. When their kid dies.
Yeah.
That should have been done at night, because I feel like seeing the monster running through the forest during the day and seeing it just off the bat just killed the scariness. But John Krasinski, I think it was his debut, directorial debut. Fucking magnificent.
Yeah, that is such a good film to just be your
first. Brilliant film. I just think it would have been a little bit better if that scene was at night, just holding off what the fuck this thing actually was just a little bit longer.
Yeah. I think you think about like how would they do it during the night, because then you'd have to go out at night.
Yeah, true. It wouldn't make any sense, would it? It wouldn't make any sense.
You tread the line of something that's plausible. It's so hard, but I think that's great
true.
Film.
That is true. But yeah, it is a great film. Without a doubt, it's a great film. And if you pick up the Resident Evil remaster, I have it on Xbox. I'm going to stream it on my YouTube channel when I come back from my injury. So, yeah. Anyway, right, where are we at? Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street, yeah. I don't really remember.
You know, I think it would. I think. I feel like it would be a crime not to call it a masterpiece, because it's just it's a fucking scary film. B, it's original. You know, kills you in your dreams. Really cool. It launched. It's one of those where it's like, like Mike Myers and Freddy Krueger and Jason, they're launched like absolute staples in the horror genre. It's up there with one of the best slasher horrors ever. Yes, again, much like the Alien franchise, it gets fucking wobbly pretty much after number one.
Yeah.
But I think it is. It is to me, it's a masterpiece, I would say.
I remember it being good and possibly even great, but I can't really remember that much about it. But like you said, it's more what it's done for basically a whole genre or whole subsection of genre. So yeah, I'd put it in masterpiece and not feel bad about it. Do you know what I mean?
Cool. Yeah. Annabelle is okay.
I can't even remember Annabelle. I know I've watched it. It's going okay. Fuck.
As Above, So Below is great. Borderline masterpiece, but that is fucking great.
that is like one of the films that I've watched that I've been in, not in the French catacombs, but I've been in a much smaller scale down the Rome catacombs, and even in that I watched. Thankfully, I watched that film after I'd been in the
Yeah.
catacombs in Rome, but I'm just not even fucking going. Like
No.
if I'm ever invited
No,
to the French
I've
catacombs,
heard
fuck
I've
it.
heard bad things about the French catacombs. I've heard like, you do the official tours and they're all right, but then you can do like these on the side kind of tours. But apparently there are people that offer you tours into the catacombs. They take you down there, get you lost, mug you, and then they leave, and then you're just fucked.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
So
Yeah, fuck that. But
yeah,
absolutely brilliant film.
great film.
Yeah, I'll put it in great. I don't know if it's just
Yeah, I think it's great. I think it's the closest thing to a masterpiece without being a masterpiece.
masterpiece.
It's fucking brilliant. Now,
The autopsy.
I would say this is a masterpiece.
I remember bits of this film, and I remember it being really good.
It's got what's his name in it? Brian Cox.
Yeah.
I just think there's two. Hang on, let me just double check because there's two
Yes.
films like this.
Yeah.
And I need to make sure we've got the right one.
I'm pretty sure.
I think this is the right. Yeah, that is. Yeah, Brian Cox. Yeah, it's this one. Fucking hell, I'm gonna say, for me, it's only got 6.8 out of 10 on fucking IMDb. That is bollocks. To me, this is a fucking masterpiece. I think this film is incredible.
I'm struggling with to put it masterpiece or great.
It's so fucking scary. I mean, the idea of working it being an what are they called? Autopsy.
I mean, yeah, they do an autopsy. Is it a morgue? Is it a morgue?
Yeah, but what? Autoptician? No, I don't know.
Fuck knows. I can't remember. All I remember
Forensic pathologist.
There you go.
Yeah.
I remember it being very atmospheric, which is something.
Coroner. Yeah, that as well. Yeah.
Something I actually really loved about the Alien film. So it's something that. Okay, look, we'll put it in masterpiece because the type of film that I really appreciate.
It's fucking Brian Cox is sublime actor anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, never seen worth a watch. Definitely worth a watch. What's this?
Black Swan.
Swan. Do you know what? I watched this for the first time on Sunday.
Jesus.
Yeah, Miles randomly wanted to watch it, and we watched it, and I have to say, it is great. It is fucking great. It like a psychological. It's great. Have you seen it?
I've not seen it. No,
it's really fucking good. I was shocked. I was sort of like gonna go do something else when she put it on, and I kind of sat there, and then in the end, I was like, "Wow, that was actually brilliant! Holy shit!" A lot of body horror as well. Being like ballet, like fucking toenails getting fucked up and shit. Oh man, bad. But yeah. Also, there's an interest in Natalie Portman, Mila Kunis scene.
Okay, I'm in.
But yeah, I'd say it's great. It's definitely a great film.
We'll put it in great. Cabin in the Woods.
Great film, possibly a masterpiece.
A
masterpiece.
I think this film's really, really good. Definitely great. It's one of those films.
Just so it's like it's original. So unoriginal. Like the premise, just the title is so unoriginal.
Yeah.
To make the premise like elevate past the unoriginality, not just of like a cabin in the woods, but like different monsters and shit, and elevate past that to give it a purpose of originality. I just thought fucking brilliant.
Yeah. It's a great film. I just don't know, do we put it in masterpiece or not?
It's great or a masterpiece. It's one of the two. It's fucking well up there.
I think I'm going to put it in great.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm being a bit too harsh. I don't know. Oh, I'm struggling with that one because I really do want to put it in masterpiece, but something just stopping me. The Cannibal Holocaust. Never seen it. Not even heard of it.
This is I believe this is a snuff movie. I believe there are actual like
Jesus.
yeah. I think there's actual. This is a. I think this. Well, I know this movie was banned for a number of years. I think it. I've never seen it, but I think it is. It has. Not. I don't know if it's people being murdered or stuff. I think there's like a cow that gets decapitated in it. But there is. I think there's theories that there is actual cannibalism in it or some shit. I can't remember. But yeah, I haven't seen it though. I haven't seen it.
Bloody hell. That's good and haven't seen.
Haven't seen Child's Play.
No, I haven't.
Haven't seen The Clockwork Orange.
You haven't seen Clockwork Orange?
No, I know.
Jesus. I mean, it's not really a horror film. It's horrible, but it's not really a horror film.
What's it about?
I watched this a long time ago, but it is like basically, for me, it's like deranged people just going around fucking shit up, and that's all I remember from the film. There's like horrible scenes in it, but I don't really remember like the premise of the film, but I remember it being like shocking,
Right.
and because of Stanley Kubrick as well, it's like
Is it? Okay.
yeah, it's a Stanley Kubrick film.
Joe Boy just said, "Bro, you don't want to know."
It's
that bad, is it?
Yeah, it's seriously messed up.
What? Okay, I'll have to watch it. I want to see if it's on anything. If not, I'll buy it on Amazon or something. Because I reckon you can get it on DVD for like fucking £2, surely. Clockwork Orange. Oh, man, type with one fucking. Would you say it's worth a watch?
I'd definitely watch it.
Dark comedy.
Okay, well, if it's there are some people who would probably find.
Oh, it's on Prime. It's on Prime.
Give it a watch. If it's on Prime, yeah.
Is Clockwork Orange still banned in the UK?
It was banned in the UK.
The film was met with polarized reviews from critics and was controversial due to its depictions of graphic violence. After it was cited as having inspired copycat acts of violence, the film was withdrawn from British cinemas at Kubrick's behest, and it was also banned in several other countries. Fucking hell. Right, it's on Prime Video, but is it on? Oh, no, it's to rent. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's
£3.50.
Jesus.
The head of a gang of toughs is conditioned to become physically ill at sex and violence during a prison sentence. What the fuck? Well, you getting me to watch it?
You know it's going to be... when Stanley Kubrick goes there, he fucking goes there, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Okay,
well, what Mr. Joe Boy, which I'm not going to repeat just in case YouTube thingy, what Mr. Joe Boy has just said has me concerned.
It's not. It's a very uncomfortable watch.
Right, so it's not. I'm not going to watch and be like, that was a masterpiece.
You're not going to watch it and have the same feeling you had when you watched, I don't know, Zombieland or Interview with a Vampire. You're just not.
Yeah.
But it's a shocking film.
Sorry, how many films have we got left? Because there's gonna Dan will be here for part 3. Everyone,
Dan will be here for part 3.
Fucking hell!
Not unless we got like speed. We could go through the ones we haven't watched, I guess, and just eliminate them.
All right, yeah. Well, let's do. So put Clockwork Orange first, and then if we go through all the ones we haven't seen,
I'm going to put it in great because I don't think it's a masterpiece, but it's great.
Okay. All right. Let's right. So if we quickly scan through what we haven't seen, put it in haven't seen, and then we'll go from there because we're at an hour and 10 already.
Yeah, fuck me. Conjuring 2. I
seen it.
I have watched that. I think Crimson Peak. Have you watched that?
Seen that? Yeah.
Right. Dark Water.
I don't think so.
I haven't watched that either. Dead Silence. I've not watched.
I've seen it. It's got a funny twist.
Okay, Doctor Sleep. I have watched.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
Breathe. You're right. Donnie Dark. I've seen.
yeah,
Trapped in Hell.
yeah.
Yes. What the fuck is that?
No
Uh,
idea.
I've not seen it because I don't recognise the artwork.
Elvira. Don't
Elvira.
know what that is.
Just
What's
read the
that?
comments, like straight away. Just like, fucking have you not seen that? You fucking tasteless cunt. Do you know what I mean? What is this? What's the other one under there? I can't see that. What does that even say? I don't
I
recognise
don't
the art.
know. No idea. Roger Rabbit. I don't know.
Eraserhead.
Haven't seen it. Heard of it though. So I think it's
Neither
like a
have I.
bit of a classic. Evil Dead.
Not seen
Incredible.
any of them. Not seen any of them.
Oh mate, the Evil Dead remake is awesome. I haven't seen the original, which is next to
Right.
it. I was actually gonna say, but will be copyright struck, that we should watch the Evil Dead Rise, which is a new one that's coming out this year, the trailer, because it is fucking disgusting.
Nice.
It's so scary. But yeah, no, the original Evil Dead, which is next to the red one, I haven't seen.
Right, I haven't seen that one either.
I've seen The Exorcism of Emily Rose. Haven't seen The Body Snatchers.
I haven't seen that.
Seen
Final
Final Destination. Seen Friday the 13th. Get Out. Yeah. What's that? Green Inferno. Haven't seen that.
I've never seen that. I ain't seen the Gremlins.
I love Gremlins. The Gremlins 2 more so, but I love it.
Halloween.
Yeah. Hellraiser 2 before Hellraiser 1. Okay. Yeah, I've seen that. Billy says Psycho in OK Hurts. I'm sorry.
So,
Hereditary, incredible. Hills Have Eyes. Original Hills Have Eyes, haven't seen.
No, I haven't seen that either.
Hush, Hostel, great. Not necessarily great, but I've seen it. Hush, good. Watership Down. I actually know. Do you know what? I get why that's in a horror. Yeah,
I've not seen it.
I've seen it. Inferno, haven't seen that.
No.
So
yes.
It Follows.
It Follows. No. It. Have you seen the original It? Right.
Yeah. Sin Never. That's Jeepers Creepers, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Have you not seen Jeepers Creepers? I haven't seen that. I think that's the Japanese original Ring.
Oh, no.
Ringu. What's that?
Mandy? Does that say Mandy?
Mandy. I haven't seen Mandy.
No,
that's a Nicolas Cage film. Apparently it's quite good.
Yeah.
Martyrs. Right. I haven't seen that, but leave it there because when we get to it, I want to discuss it because it's like it's up there with like a Serbian film for like the most disturbing shit ever. Midsummer scene, Mother scene, Cabin Fever scene, Rocky Horror Show. I haven't seen it.
I have seen it. Didn't rate it.
Belladonna of Sadness. Haven't seen it. Malignant. Have I seen that?
I've not seen it.
I feel like I have, but I haven't. Have I? I don't think I have. Night of the Living Dead, haven't seen the original one. Ouija, I've seen it. Do you know what? Interesting fact about Ouija. Well, not Ouija, but Ouija 2 is fucking really good. Ouija 1 is shite. The Crazies. Fun fact about the Crazies. I got a virus on my PC trying to download that dodgily when I was like 14.
That's it.
Young Frankenstein, haven't seen it. Werewolf in London, I have. A Woman in Black. I've just booked tickets to the Theatre Royal in January to watch the theatre version of A Woman in Black. Pan's Labyrinth, yep. Paranormal Activity, yep. Poltergeist, yep. Requiem for a Dream, no. But what a soundtrack!
I haven't seen that either.
I think it's about heroin. I think. Rosemary's Baby. I haven't seen it, but there's like a I haven't seen it. It doesn't matter. I've put it in a video before. 9, haven't seen it. Oh no, we're well past that. All the Saw movies. Yeah, Scream. Yeah, Sinister.
Oh, you haven't seen 9?
No, have you?
Oh no, I thought you said you had. Sorry.
Oh.
Saw. I can't even remember any of them, to be honest. I remember like 2, maybe.
No, I really like the Saw films. Silence of the Lambs, yes. The Tale of Two Sisters, no. That's Silence. I've seen Silence of the Lambs.
I thought you said you had. Jesus Christ.
Tetsuo. Have you not seen it? Fucking hell. Tetsuo. No. Tetsuo, no. Original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, yes. Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds, no. Blair Witch Project, yes. We fucking lived through it the other day.
That's it.
The Conjuring, yeah. What's that?
The
Is that The
Descent.
Descent. Oh yeah, fucking amazing film. The Exorcist, The Fly, brilliant. The Grudge, yep. The Nun, yep. The Ring, yep. Ritual, yep. The Shining, yep. The Thing, yes. The Wailing, no.
No,
Hot Train to Busan, what a fucking film. Trick or Treat, no. Have you seen Trick or Treat? Have you?
No, never seen it.
I haven't seen it either.
Just don't know.
Underworld, yes. Us, yes. Seven, yes. Cube, no.
I've seen that.
Have you seen Crew? I've seen Dracula, Lake Mungo.
Yeah.
I think that's a fucked up film, but I haven't seen it.
No,
Wreck.
You've seen that, obviously.
I fucking love that film. The Village, Wolf Creek, yep. Nosferatu. It must be a remake. I haven't seen the Nosferatu remake. We're nearly there, guys. We're nearly through what we haven't seen. The Collector. I feel like I have. We'll leave that one for now. Right. The Strangers, yes. Yeah. Babadook, yes. Invisible Man, yes. Jaws, yes. Carrie, no.
Seen Carrie, not the original one.
The Omen, yes. House of a Thousand Corpses, no. Misery, yes. Lights Out, no. But that is the movie adaptation of a horror short on YouTube, I believe.
What, Lights Out?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Tusk, yes. Sixth Sense, yes. Void, yes. Void is fucking excellent. White Noise, no. And whatever the fuck that is at the end, no.
I don't know what. No, I don't recognize that either. Definitely haven't watched White Noise anyway.
So what are we doing? Are we saving these for a part 3?
I mean, we could do if people want us to do a part 3.
We could. I mean, what we could do is we could do this. I mean, it's what we've done today, even though it's titled around it, which is fair enough because it is the majority of the thing. Is we could do this as a second half of a podcast.
Yeah.
And not necessarily. Well, I mean, we could title it around it. To be fair, that would probably take us an hour to get through those movies.
Yeah, because there's some
part
ones,
3 definitely. Yeah, I think people, it's cool in discussing movies. But yeah, I'd be happy to do that in a part 3.
Cool. Well, we'll do a part.
And then Dan might be back.
He might be. I mean, he has forfeited his say on the films we have rated thus far and the ones we put in not seen.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to deal with it when he comes back. But yeah, it's been a journey. Gone from jury service, Grant Hanley, getting fines for speeding and stuff.
Yeah.
Monopoly gone wrong to rating some films that are quality. Or some of them are shit. You know what I mean? But honestly, any of the ones in Masterpiece, I'd say any of the ones in Masterpiece are great. If you haven't watched them, you definitely need to watch them.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be. But yeah, thanks for joining us. I hope everyone's had a good time with us.
Yeah.
Thanks for bearing with us through the difficulty of me not doing jury service because the jury service is on its knees, it appears. But yeah,
that's it.
We'll see you in the next one. Up the APMA. Bye-bye for now. See you later.
See you guys. Bye.